Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Each advises someone on the phone in his office to calm down. They are both secure as long as he is speaking on their behalf. Once Nicole is present, he hangs up. She must conduct research on a potential acquisition that could increase DiMera Enterprises' revenue. As soon as he tells her if he tried to have Ava assassinated, Nicole will get to work on it. Nicole surmises that EJ is supporting the woman Ava shot even though he denies it. Harris tries to allay Ava's worries about being found and failing to find Susan in a hotel room in London. What if they made a serious error? They are only relying on her paranormal visions of Susan. Harris is certain that everything will turn out well. Ava tells Susan to visit her again shortly before her baby boy completes the task after she has calmed down. Rafe sends a tired Joda home from the station. He will find the Ava witness she discovered. Since Wendy doesn't even know Ava, Tripp can't express how grateful he is to her for creating fictitious passports for his mother at the hospital. Wendy has sufficient knowledge of her son. Her next move is to search the office for information on EJ. Tripp objects, but she departs anyhow. Rafe calls Tripp and asks him to come to the station. Eric invites Belle to assist him and Sloane with the adoption procedure at the pub. Belle will undoubtedly assist, but she's preoccupied with the fact that Sean didn't return home last night. She tells her brother about their argument over his drinking and her relationship with EJ. Upstairs, a wincing voice as Sean awakens in the bed next to Talia. He holds his head. "Oh God," he exclaims. When Talia awakes, she panics. He checks his phone to see whether Belle has texted him yet. He can't believe he cheated on his wife and revealed his marital issues to Talia last night. While Talia begs him to take a break, he feels out of control and as like he took advantage of her. He is instructed to stop apologizing by Talia since she also lost control. She should also feel particularly bad because she owes his wife a great deal of money. Sean, though, argues that he is her spouse. How will he inform her? EJ pretends to be innocent at DiMera, but Nicole is aware of his deceit. She believes he is standing up for the woman because she is privy to information he doesn't want the police to know. In a few months, she'll give birth to his child, so she has a right to know what that item is. Sean asks Talia to keep quiet once they get dressed so he can think about what to say to Belle. She swears she won't say anything and wishes him success. She starts to look worried as he walks away. Belle learns that Sean saw all the texts she sent while she was downstairs in the pub, letting her know at least that he is still alive. But why doesn't he give her a call back? She worries whether Sean hasn't forgave her for having an affair with EJ as tears well up in her eyes. He may be drinking because of this. Before she departs to seek some fresh air, Eric offers her advice on how to deal with Sean. Sean enters after she has left through the door. Eric asks, "Where the hell did you come from?" EJ persistently claims to Nicole that no one is aware of what he has done. Nicole responds, "Nobody but his client." As long as he keeps his client secure, EJ is convinced that she won't betray him. He wouldn't put their resources at jeopardy for anything. Nicole is prompted to leave when Wendy knocks on the door. Wendy displays a comprehensive report on a system improvement to EJ. She pretends to learn that Ava escaped Bayview on her phone as he flips through it. She makes sharp remarks about it, which only irritate an otherwise unconcerned EJ who tries to read her report. Rafe informs Tripp in the interrogation room that Ava and Harris were observed in the alleyway behind his apartment complex last night. Tripp acknowledges that they were in his flat, but they escaped by the fire escape as it became obvious that he couldn't assist them. Rafe departs, leaving him to consider the obstruction claims he might make against him. Ava asks Susan to give her another sign while she is in London. Harris and Ava debate about their different levels of anxiousness about the scenario when she doesn't get one. Being of a tally, Harris exclaims, "So act like one." She stomps off to the restroom. Belle and Nicole cross paths on the square. Belle catches up with Nicole's baby and reveals that Eric and Sloane are thinking about adopting. Nicole, surprised, agrees that Eric will make a great father. Sean tells Eric at the pub that Jada allowed him to recover at her home because both she and Talia were on night shifts. As Talia descends the stairs, she hears them and immediately runs to the kitchen. Sean is urged by Eric to reply to Bella's texts. Jada enters the house and announces that she is exhausted from work as Sean begins to text. When Belle texts him back after Sean makes a show of introducing himself to her, he departs. After discovering something at Tripp's apartment complex, Jada goes back to the station. Later, she walks into the pub, where Eric mentions Sean having crashed at her house. She agrees and goes upstairs where Talia is preparing the bed. Jada commands her sister, "Tell me you didn't sleep with Sean Brady." Rafe meets Tripp again in the questioning area. He warns him that he may now face charges of encouraging and abetting. He crosses the table with an envelope Jada gave him. When Tripp opens it, he discovers Wendy's and his passport's loose pages. EJ departs to Mara for a meeting after asking Wendy to check his computer mouse. Wendy observes his phone as he sits at his desk. As EJ comes back, she tries to sneak past his locked screen. He says, "May I help you?" Sean admits to being hungover when he runs into Belle in the square. She queries his location of last night's sleep. Ava exits the restroom to discover Harris wearing a black tank top and boxer underwear while she is only wearing a t-shirt. She gives him a quick once-over before meeting his eyes. On Days of Our Lives, Jada is concerned about Talia and wonders if Johnny and Channel are in trouble. Peacock is presently the only place where Days of Our Lives is broadcast. Subscribe to Peacock to ensure you never miss an episode. Please be aware that we might get a small commission from any purchases you make after clicking a link in this article. According to Wednesday, September 20, 2023, Days of Our Lives spoilers, Rafe will be looking for Tripp in an effort to find Ava. Watch to see how it all turns out. Rafe, Steve Burton, is not wasting any time in his search for Ava and Harris. All of Tripp's leads, unfortunately, put him in Rafe's sights, and the commissioner was determined to see the young doctor make a mistake. However, Tripp has no intention of revealing his mother. To get Ava out of the country, he and Wendy put forth a lot of effort. There is no way he would guide the police to her, right? Speaking of Wendy, she tries to hack into EJ's phone in a cunning manner. Unfortunately, she is not good at snooping and ends up getting caught. Oops, what a tremendous problem. Chanel and Johnny continue to be romantically involved. Their reunion is already in full swing, and both are eager to get started again. These two weren't all that long ago deeply in love. Can they return to that location once more? Will Chanel come to regret not going with Talia in the end? Yes, Johnny once held a special place in her heart, and she has often pondered what it might be like to reunite with him. But she also took pleasure in her flirtatious behavior with Talia. Talia, to mention one, is affected by the rejection, possibly taking things a little too personally. She struggled to hide her involvement with Sean, Brandon Beamer, nevertheless. Elia Cantu's Jada, who quickly put the puzzle pieces together, confronted her sister. Jada is aware that Talia has experienced a lot in the past year, but she doesn't want to see her sister ruin all the progress she's made by having an affair with a married guy. Will she be judgmental, or will she be there for her sister when she needs it most? If you're falling behind on Days of Our Lives, let Soap Hub help you catch up on all the most recent events in Salem. We release weekly recaps every weekend that inform you of the most significant events and assist you in understanding the current state of the program. You can view them by clicking here. Days of Our Lives can be shown on the W Network or Global TV app in Canada and Peacock, plus in the United States during the week. Check out the most recent day's spoilers for more information about what will happen in Salem, and go here for a detailed look at the show's history. Join the discussion on our Facebook page, peruse our Twitter feed, or keep an eye out for an update on our Instagram stories to learn more about what's happening on your favorite soap operas. I'll see you there.